Okay, hey everybody. I changed my hair. I was done with twisties. I needed a break, but I might go back to them because I already missed them. But anyway, so I want to do a video about Taurus and Scorpio. I just made one, but I actually was saying Sagittarius instead of Scorpio, so I had to remake it. Okay, so to put more structure in it, like I said on the last one, I'm going to tell you how each sign loves. I'm going to tell you the good, and I'm going to tell you the bad, and I can tell you how to overcome the bad. This sign's actually a very great combination. I wanted my husband to be a Scorpio for a very long time because they just seem so perfect for each other. I have little to say about the negatives of this couple, but there are a couple, and we'll get to that, and I'll talk about them. So these signs, they say, if you look it up, sometimes they say they're not compatible. If you just gotta really do your research, because with the zodiac you'll see a lot of mixed reviews, because a lot of people don't know what they're talking about. But you can trust me. But I'm not an astrologer. I'm a self-proclaimed astrologer though. But anyway, so yeah, if you look it up, a lot of people will actually say that these two are soulmates, and I would agree to this one. I know sometimes I disagree with what the popular belief is when you look online. But this one is actually correct. This is a great match for each other. This has the potential to become marriage. These two are great to start a family with. These two are great for a friendship, for a business partner, for a relationship. These two are just perfect for each other. Taurus is actually the opposite on the zodiac spectrum or whatever. The Taurus is the complete opposite of a Taurus. However, with that being said, I want to say they are very similar. How I'll describe Scorpios to people who don't really know much about them, but they know about Taurus. I like to describe a Scorpio as a more intense version of a Taurus. That's just the best way I can really describe it, because they're very like us as Tauruses, but everything is to the 10th power, as far as intensity goes. So with that being said, the Tauruses, we love slow. Like I said in my other video several times, we love slow. We like to take our time. We're very kind of fearful of new relationships. We don't really enjoy the start of a new relationship. We like it more when it's already established, so it becomes a bit scary for us. And we don't trust very easily. We always think that someone has some type of alternative motives, which isn't always the case. So we kind of hold back a lot in the beginning. Scorpio, on the other hand, doesn't really hold back. A lot of times they can be an open book. They don't just go tell you all their business, but the people close to them, their relationships, they can be an open book. And so they're ready to love. But with that being said, they also hold, they keep a close eye on you, even when they know you very well. They keep a close eye on you, so they'll go into something, but they'll keep an eye on you, so they don't just fully give all their trust. They might trust you, but they're keeping an eye on you to make sure everything is what you said it was, and stuff like that. So that's how you sign love. Also in the bedroom, these two are a great match. They say that Scorpio is the most sexual sign of the zodiac. I don't know how true or not true that is. I think that people say that because they're so intense, and their sex is supposedly like that too. And then they need a lot of sex also. There's a lot of freaky signs of the zodiac, so both these signs really like sex. They like a lot of sex. Both of these signs are symboled with an animal, and all the animal symbols are all the signs that are symbols of an animal. Those signs are the most sexually active signs. Those are the signs who need sex the most, who can't really go without it. So these are two very sexual signs who like to go at it, and they can really fulfill each other. So the good about this is that these two are both these two like to own you. Like I've said multiple times, the Tauruses, we like to own you physically. We take people and we make you our property. So when we're with someone, you become the property of us. So we don't like anyone messing with our property. You're ours and completely ours. A lot of signs have a problem with this, but Scorpio, on the other hand, doesn't really mind this too much. Scorpio, however, likes to own you as well. However, they're less concerned about physically owning you. Like a Taurus, we like to know where you're at, how you got there, what you're doing, what you're going to do later. You know, is anybody bothering you, how you feel. Like, we just really like to be like, this is my property, as if you were like a piece of furniture or like a phone, for example. Like, that's how you are to us, which can be a problem, but it's not really in this match. Scorpio likes to own you emotionally. They like to, it's a very mental thing. They like to own you mentally. And so they like to know what's in your mind, how you're feeling as well. They just like to know what's going on inside your head, and your soul. Like, they really like to know the inside of you. As where with Taurus, we like to possess you physically, and then we're less concerned about, mental. We just like to know you're ours physically. The Taurus like to know you're ours mentally. So together it's actually a great match because these two can really come together as one very, very well. Another thing that's good about this match is that they are both the loyal signs. Scorpio is very loyal, and Taurus is very, very, very loyal. They're the most loyal signs. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Taurus. We are just very loyal. When Tauruses get with someone, we don't even look at other people. We don't see them in that way. We're really just concerned about the person that we're with. So if you got a Taurus, you're pretty lucky. Scorpio is also very, very loyal. Both these signs really don't cheat at all. It would be a shocker if any of these signs cheated. Everybody cheats, but these signs really don't really cheat. So this sign doesn't really have a problem. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So, negatives. The only thing I have to say negative about this couple is that sometimes a Taurus, like they say, we like stability and we like all that, and we like to settle down. But deep down inside, a Taurus has a need for freedom too. So we don't mind a little bit of control, but we don't like complete control. We don't like we need some type of freedom. And by Scorpios being very mental people, a lot of times we feel this couple the Taurus can feel a little bit trapped, and they can feel like they have no freedom. That can be a problem, but it can definitely be worked through, and it's not a big enough problem. I would say it's not a big enough problem for the Taurus to leave once she's in love. So, Taurus is, I don't really think we do anything wrong in this match, except our possessiveness can drive anybody crazy. Also, I want to say, if this sign, the thing about this sign is, if these two couples, if infidelity involved anyway, it has to be over. These two signs are the least forgiving of the zodiac. Tauruses, I know personally, I don't forgive easily. I'd rather, unless you're family, if you betray me, I'm done with you. Scorpios are the same way. Scorpios are also very vengeful people. So is Tauruses. When we're hurt, when you betrayed us, we like to make sure before it's over and we're done with you, that you hurt in some type of way. So if infidelity is involved in this match, it's best to just leave it alone, because these two people will stay around trying to make the other one hurt and feel the pain that they felt. And two, these signs are not forgiving. Like I said, Tauruses, we don't trust easily. So once we have trust you and then you let us down, we'll never forgive you. We might lie. We might partially forgive, but we never forget and we never completely forgive. And neither does, Scorpio, I would say, after taking some time, that they can completely forgive and forget. But that takes a long time. So you got two signs who don't really forgive easily, nor do they ever forget. And and they're very vengeful. So when it goes bad and it goes sour, it's best to leave this match alone. That's 10 minutes. So scale 1 to 10, I want to say this match is about an 8.5. You know, I was going to say 9, but the only reason I take away half of a point because this relationship can get a little bit dull. It won't get dull in the bedroom, but eventually these two will have each other so much figured out because we like to figure each other out. We like to know what's going on mentally and physically. So a lot of times these two can become a little bit bored with each other, which can potentially break up a relationship, depending on, I guess, how long these two have been together. But, yeah, so that's why I was going to say 9. I think I said 9 in my last video, but take it back to 8.5 just because it can get very predictable. Neither signs are very spontaneous. And these signs do like change. Both these signs like change. Or that we know that it's good, but we don't initiate it too much, especially a Taurus. So when the couple can get a little bit boring, just a little bit. But other than that, this couple is very great for each other. It's one of my favorite matches for a Taurus, you know. So I said a few negative things. This is actually one of my favorite matches for a Taurus. And I think it's probably the best go for a Taurus for as far as marriage goes, for as soulmates go. I would say a Scorpio, because even the little problems that they have, they can be worked through. Like I said, unless someone cheats, it can't be worked through. But if no one cheated, this sign can really work through everything, and they love so deep and so hard and so much that these two will not walk away over something small. They love they're both very passionate, and it's just very deep, you know. So this is very great for each other. And if you're a Scorpio, say go find you a Taurus. If you're a Taurus, go find you a Scorpio, because it'll be the best match you ever had. Like I said, sadly, I can't go from experience because I haven't been with a Scorpio, but I would like one. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Bye, you guys.